teenagers. Not 3. Not 1. 2. Will I make it to their adult years? I don't know. Now, I was showing y'all, I got my cards. I got my Avon cards, okay? So I got this nifty little package thing here, okay? I carry my my other cards, and I gotta go get some other supplies, and then I have to recalibrate what I'm gonna do and what I'm gonna put like in my car, because all of my stuff usually goes up front. And I mean, I've been doing great with sales, I really have. So anyway, I've been doing so good with sales. I even got a fancy look. I actually have a business now. Oh my god. A lady asked me a long time ago. She's in the Rotary Club. She's in the Rotary Club. She was like, so let's just say that the wrap thing doesn't work. But when the door opens, it opens. Because clearly, wrap is hard. Wrap is really hard. She was like, so what are you going to do? And so I prayed about it, and God led me to Avon, okay? So I ordered these cards, man, and I ordered a lot of them. Super, super excited, yo. Look at this. Bro. This card couldn't be more perfect. This card could not be more perfect. For real. And I'm like, oh my god. Now I can just hand out my cards. Boom, bop, boom, bing, bang. And by the way, I'm a rapper, so I can write it on the back if it's that type of situation. Because it's not always that type of situation. Sometimes it's like, I'm waiting on my contacts. I finally got insurance that covers my contacts. But anyway. Official. I'm so proud of myself. So proud of myself. And when I tell y'all, I ordered so much new stuff is coming. So much new stuff is coming. And I'm so excited. And then I looked for some products that I have, like the rice water body wash. Anyway, I have 2 teenagers. It's really hard. It's like one is good and then the next one is not, and then the next one is good and the next one is not. It's really hard. Anyway, so I ordered a lot of perfume, and when I tell you I sold out of the rest of my Avon the other night, it automatically paid for my first, that whole night, the last night I worked, in Avon sales only. That's not what I made driving. In Avon sales, y'all, paid for my first package. And I was like, shit. And I looked, and I started a pool. And I was like, let me go ahead and order some more. So I did. And of course, with that, I also spent money on cards, you know. And I got just, unfortunately, these are not matte cards. They're shiny, and that sucks because I actually wanted them to be like, I'm gonna have to get some really good pens is what I'm gonna have to do, because these are really hard to write on. These are really hard to write on, but I was looking at pens the other day and I was like, no, I just have to get some fancy pens. But I got my official business up and running. So also shout out to Jade Medi Spa, because this picture right here, and of course they showed the they showed the transformation of when I started going to them, you know, and they showed it to their board. And I am Jade Medispa's most improvement and most dramatic improvement aesthetically for the year of their clients. That's a big deal. It's a really big deal. I am going to have them put some more filler under my eyes. They put some and it did help. It hurts, but anyway, it's worth it. Worth it. That's right. So, official, it's official. Now I have an official business. How you like them apples? So, then I have an official business. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yo. I can't even. I put this on top of my dresser today. I did each one of them because my dressers are like that's where I started. I just started and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna keep going because I never have time to do things at home. And then I have 2 teenagers. I had an incident with one of my teenagers today, my teenage boy, because he's right there. He's right there, and he is, he's ready to graduate. This is his graduating year, and he just dropped out. And I'm like, why would you just drop out? And he's like, well, the curriculum sucks. Okay, well, we knew that. Okay, we knew that. No problem. We knew that. But I'm like, come on, bro. And so, you know, I told my kids this. I told my kids, look, including Chunks. I told my kids, I said, you know, you can always come back home. No matter what. You can always come back home. I don't care. I want to tell you, my back hurts so bad. I don't care what we've been through. Like, at the end of the day, you're still my kids. My back hurts so bad, y'all. And at the end of the day, y'all are still my kids. And so it's like, yeah, even though things happen, y'all can always come back home. And so when we moved, I guess it was good because, like, it was good because we have my daughter here now, and honestly, where she was, she thought she was going to have a better time, but it's not the most appropriate place for a child. It's not. At this point in time, it's not. It's not clean, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I understand that's her family and everything, but I'm like, daughter, I love you, but no, ma'am. See the light, please. See the light, Carol Ann. And, oh, Jesus Christ, my shit hurts so bad. Anyway, she did. And, now, I'm sure she'll still be, you know, she'll still have time over there. And my son and I, we've always really gotten along, okay? But it's like, at this point in time, I think he's having a hard time transitioning to adulthood. I think he's kind of scared, and I mean, I can't say that I blame him. Adulthood is fucking scary. So, this is disgusting. So, anyway, today, he got super upset. I'm gonna do it this way because I have to sit down. So I woke up this morning and I was like, okay, let me go ahead and just start doing some things because I am creating a sanctuary for me. Creating a sanctuary for me. But at the same token, it's like, okay, you guys have to help me. Now, my daughter, she does, my son, he does. But they are currently like battling with one another. And then Joe was like, well, I was under the impression that I was going to be here, you know, it was just going to be 2 people living here. And I had to tell him today, because I had to call the cops. I had to call the cops today. And that's another reason I was live all day, because I'm like, I'm not going to sit here and be judged and not have proof and evidence to back up what the day was like. You know, and so at first, yeah, I was like, hey, maybe I'll need to take him someplace, have him sit his ass down. But they were like, nope. I think he's just like you said. I think the whole adult thing is just really starting to scare him. And I don't know what to do, because my thing is like, bro, you were right fucking there. You were right there, bro. They're graduating this year, they're walking this year, and, you know, he's going to get put into, fingers crossed, another place, you know, pathways, but I'm like, my thing is, he, tried to make it seem like I was trying to sabotage him, but here's the thing, it's bullshit. Because I'm sitting here going, yo, like, man, where's my other... I'm sitting here like, bro, you have to listen, and you have to respond. You have to. That's part of being an adult. You have to listen, you have to respond. Especially if you're going to work a regular job. And, you know, I'm like, he gets mad at me when I'm like, okay, come on, let's listen and respond. And, you know, he got this huge attitude with me, and they're like, we might not let him in if he's gonna act like that. I'm like, oh, great. So now what? Now what? And so now he's taking that and he's trying to blame that on me, and I'm like, you can't blame that on me. You can't blame that on me. And then his view is like, I'm always trying to pressure him. I'm always trying to talk to him. I'm always trying to make him do something. But 5 days will go by, and there's still things that need to be done. And I'm like, I mean, is it like this with all teenagers? I need to know. As a single mother, I really need to know. Because I'm honestly having a really hard time. I'm having a very, very hard time. It's like I finally got one into the swing of things. And now it's like the other one is tripping. And I'm like, fuck. Help me. Help me. Where is my shit? So, I'm like, well, no. Honestly, at this point in time, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe you should think about moving out, because if it's so bad living here with me, and you're gonna disrespect me, then you need to go. And then it becomes oh, my whole life. Okay, yeah, I understand. My whole life also. We've all been through shit. And I'm just like, you know, I've had moments where I'm like, bro, like, I've really felt bad about certain things, and have come home and tried to tell them, like, hey, I give a fuck about you, but you don't want to hear that shit. And I'm like, so I don't know. You know, I just don't know. Don't know. I don't fucking know. Don't bloody fucking know. I care. That's the thing. I really do. But we're not gonna sit here and make me out to be the bad guy when I'm not. And we're not gonna sit here and try to make him out to be the bad guy when he's definitely not. He's just, I'm like, just out of nowhere, you're not going to school anymore? Right. Make it make sense. Please make it make sense. So, you know, I'm just, everything I do, it's unfortunate because it's like, as a mother, everything I do, I really do it in the hopes and aspirations, whatever, that my children will make better moves than I made. And just deciding that you're not going to go to school out of nowhere is not a fucking better move than I made. Oh my God. I'm like, bro. So I'm literally, you know, I'm over here really, I don't want to say I'm struggling because I'm not. But I'm over here like, say, bro, how the fuck am I supposed to do this? How the fuck am I supposed to do this? What the fuck am I supposed to do? Except for then turn my back for a while and just say, okay, well, fuck it. I'm just gonna fucking live my life and I'm gonna ignore everybody. Oh, I hurt so fucking bad. I'm just gonna ignore everybody and, you know, eventually he's gonna want some food or something and I'm gonna be like, I don't know, have you gone to school? Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? In all sincerity. Yeah, and, he just stays in his room and plays video games. And that's great if you're going to go into IT. You'd be really good at it. You'd be really, really good at it. But I think he's recently witnessed some things, like with my family, because keep in mind, I didn't talk to my family for 5 years. The only reason I started talking to them again is because I guess my daughter needed to clarify some things with me, and that's fair. But, you know, when it comes to drama and shit, I don't fucking do drama. I don't fucking do drama. I don't do drama. And so, you know, my daughter was like, hey, I'm just gonna tell you now, you kind of remind me of this person. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna argue with you about that. I kind of remind me of that person as well, except for the fact that I'm not, you know, drinking myself to death. I'm not drinking myself to death. You know, and a lot of people are like, oh, Al-Anon, and I'm like, not really. I think I'm gonna take a different route. I think I'm just gonna go on social media and talk about it because it's awareness. So let me be the one to do it. Okay. And, you know, I know one of my family members got all mad. Oh, you need to go hurry up and you need to go look and see what your daughter is posting and talking about. Okay, if you don't want to hear it, then stay off my page. It's really, really easy. You know, and then, oh, well, drinking beer is a family tradition. Understood. A couple of beers, yeah. Getting drunk every once in a while, okay, understood. I enjoy to, you know, indulge here and there. It's fine. Every day, maybe, you know, you should think about, and I'll keep your name nameless, but maybe you should think about coming and checking on your family in person, because then maybe you would see a different story. You know, and this is where I have a hard time because I have a hard time here because people, I don't know, I've just been a scapegoat for a very, very long time. I've been a scapegoat for a very, very long time. Hey, chunks. So I guess this will be, chapter, 4? Oh, God. I'll just make this chapter 4. I'll just make it fucking chapter 4. Ooh. I'll just make it chapter 4. Let's see. This is like a revitalizer. It's my favorite, and I did a experiment. I did it without the revitalizer for so many days and with nothing. And when I tell you, my discoloration started coming back, the lines and wrinkles and rough patches in my skin started coming back. And I was like, wow, this is some good stuff. This is some really, really good stuff. Boom. Bang. Anyway, at the end of the day, it's like people think that life is so serious, but I'm here to tell you it's really not that fucking serious. Shit. It's only serious when people are in danger, you know, and then really it's still not that damn serious because mind your business, you know. So yeah, I'm finna put chapter 3 and chapter 4. So Bye.